Hi guys, welcome back. So now in this video topic is trigonometry. Trigonometry might be a new topic for you this year, but this will be a continuation into your higher classes, the coming classes next year. Okay, so we go into it. Trigonometry, what do you mean by trigonometry? Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics mainly deals with the properties of triangles, like ratios, angles and sides, etc. So in detail we will get in the higher classes. That is a part. Okay, here mainly the properties of the triangles with the angles, ratios, sides we will deal with. Here, suppose right angle triangle. So right angle triangle, we have so many examples of a pole standing erect which takes 90 degrees angle with the ground for standing, and for making it erect we use a wire or another thread, rope, like that, so that it makes an inclination and takes a longer side. That means the length of this wire or rope will be longest side if it looks like a triangle. So this is a pole. Let us assume this is a pole standing erect with the ground. This is the ground. So with the help of the wire or rope we made into stand erect. Okay, so this is 90 degrees and this is the inclination. We have a Greek letter theta. So theta is using to make for marking the angles. So to find out the angles we use the word theta. This is a Greek letter, gives number 9, which means 9. Okay, so if theta is the angle in a right angle ABC, this is the angle, then what is AB side, BC and AC? So AB, so this is theta means opposite to this one, this side will be the opposite side, and this is the adjacent side, and AC is the hypotenuse. That means the inclination itself called as hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. See, AB equal to adjacent side of angle A. So this is angle A, so this is the adjacent side, BC is the opposite, and AC is the hypotenuse, which is the longest side in a triangle. Always in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is the longest side of the in a triangle. We will go in detail. We got in the similar triangles Pythagoras. In a class 9 itself we got that one, hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So using this one, hypotenuse, what is hypotenuse? Here it is AC. So AC square equal to opposite is, adjacent, this one is AB and opposite is BC. So AB square plus BC square gives rise to AC square. So this one we are going to use in so many cases to find out the remaining values which were not given in the question. Okay, so these are the sides, and what all the angles will come to know now. So if these are the sides, we have the Pythagorean triples. So 3, 4, 5, 12, 13, 5, 24, 25, 7, 21, 20, 29, 15, 18, 7 are Pythagorean triples. What do you mean by these? Means any of these two sides gives the third one using this formula only. Suppose 3 square plus 4 square, opposite square plus adjacent square. 3 square plus 4 square is 9 plus 16 is 25. Root 25 is 5. So like that we will get these values. Easy to remember the Pythagorean triples. Okay, we will come to the ratios of the angles. Sin A equal to, how it is defined means ratio of the opposite side to the hypotenuse side. So opposite side of A by hypotenuse side of A, that is sin A. Second one is cos A, adjacent side of A by hypotenuse side of A. This is the opposite side, this is sin A will get, this is the adjacent. So according to this angle, this is the opposite, this is the adjacent, and this is the hypotenuse side. So now tan, coming to the third one, tan means sine by cos. Ratio of the sine angle by cos angle gives the tan angle. So that equal to sine value is opposite by hypotenuse, cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. So this hypotenuse will be cancelled. We will get opposite by adjacent. So now we can remember tan A is opposite by adjacent. And fourth one, cot A. Cot A is reciprocal of the tan A. So 1 by tan A, which gives sine by cos is converted into cos by sine reciprocal. So that equal to opposite by adjacent is changed into adjacent by opposite. This is the cot A. Then fifth one, cosec A, cosecant A. So cosec A equal to reciprocal of the sine A. So 1 by sine A equal to hypotenuse by opposite. Then secant A, 1 by cos. So first 1 by sine is cosec, 1 by cos is secant. That equal to opposite by adjacent by hypotenuse will change it into this one hypotenuse by adjacent. So secant is 1 by cos, reciprocal of cos. So adjacent by hypotenuse will become hypotenuse by adjacent. Go through some problems now. So what he given in the question, if tan A equal to 3 by 4, then find the other trigonometric ratios of angle A. So I am taking right angle triangle. So angle let B, this is a angle A. So according to this angle, this is the opposite side and this is the adjacent side and this is hypotenuse. So what he given, first we will write down tan A equal to 3 by 4 he given. But what is tan A? I said sine by cos, that means opposite by adjacent. So these are the ratios. So I am taking the values as opposite value as 3k and adjacent value is 4k. Hypotenuse we will find out. Hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. We will apply this value, that is 3k whole square plus 4k whole square. So 3k means 9k square plus this one will be 16k square. So if you take k square common, you can write 9 plus 16, which gives 25. So 25k square. This is the square value. If you need the hypotenuse value, means square root of this one. So 25 I am writing as 5 square. So 5k whole square, square root cancel, will get hypotenuse equal to 5k now, which is nothing but AC value. What is the use of finding this one means, in sine and cos we have the hypotenuse. So sine A equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse opposite means BC by hypotenuse means we got as AC. So BC is 3k by 5k. Cancel case to get 3 by 5. Cos A adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent value is AB by hypotenuse is AC. AB value is 4k and AC value is 5k. K you get cancel and 4 by 5 cos A. Then cot A. Cot A simply we can write as the inverse of tan A, that is reciprocal of tan A. What we have, tan A value is 3 by 4. So inverse of this one will become 4 by 3. Then now cosec A. Cosec A is, I already said, 1 by sin A value. Now need to find out, we got the sin A value already. Sin A is 3 by 5. So this will become 5 by 3. Then secant A. Secant A is 1 by cos A value. We have secant is 1 by cos. So cos A value we got as 4 by 5. Now we can write this one as 5 by 5. I hope you understood. So in this way we need to find out the trigonometric ratios. Suppose sometimes question may ask like this: 5 cos A equal to 4. If 5 cos A equal to 4, he will ask to find the remaining values. So we need to convert this one, cos A equal to 4 by 5. 5 bring down, and this will become cos A equal to 4 by 5, which is in the form of tan A equal to 3 by 4. How we find out these values? In the same way we need to find out for this question. I hope you understood. Let's see the next problem. Okay, now next problem. What is given? Cot theta equal to 7 by 8. He is asking to evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Also second bit is 1 plus sin theta by cos theta. So suppose this is a right angle triangle, I am taking this one as theta value. What he given is cot theta equal to 7 by 8, which is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is this value 7, sorry, this one is adjacent by opposite. So opposite value is 8. We need to find out hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square equal to, I'm writing directly, adjacent square plus opposite square, it is 7 square plus 8 square, which is 49 plus 64, hypotenuse square. This is 113. So hypotenuse value will become root 113. So you got value as root 113. Now I am going to apply this value in finding sin theta and cos theta. Sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite where we have the value, this one is opposite and this is adjacent. We have as 8, hypotenuse we got as root 113. This is sin theta value. Then cos theta equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent value we got as 7, hypotenuse is root 113. Now in the first bit we will apply 1 plus sin theta value is 8 by root 113 into 1 minus 8 by root 113 whole divided by 1 plus cos theta value is 7 by root 113 into 1 minus 7 by root 113. In this I am applying the values. Then take the LCM, we get root 113 plus 8 by root 113 into root 113 minus 8 by root 113 by, down in the new denominator, we get root 113 plus 7 by root 113. That means I am taking LCM 1 into root 113 like that. So root 113 minus 7 by root 113. I can cancel the denominators. Why? Because all the denominators are same. So I can cancel directly. This one root 113 plus 8 into root 113 minus 8. Down is root 113 plus 7 into root 113 minus 7. This looks like a plus b into a minus b. What is that formula? A plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So we have this formula. It looks like that one. So I am writing root 113 whole square minus 8 square by root 113 whole square minus 7 square. Square root cancel. We get 113 minus 8 square is 64 by 113 minus 7 square is 49. So if you subtract 113 minus 64 you get 49 and denominator is 64. So answer is 49 by 64. In the second bit, first bit answer is 49 by 64 and the second bit 1 plus sin theta value is 8 by root 113, denominator whole divided by cos theta is 7 by root 113. So here numerator will get root 113 LCM. So root 113 plus 8 by root 113 by 7 by root 113. Root 113 cancel, will get 8 plus root 113 by 7. So this is the final answer. In this way we will get the answer. I hope you understood these two bits. Okay, we'll solve another problem. The sides of a right angle triangle PQR are PQ equal to 7 centimeters, PR equal to 25 centimeters and angle Q equal to 90 degrees respectively. Then find tan P minus tan R value. So right angle at Q. So this is the right angle value. So this value is Q. I am taking this one as P and this one is R. He given PR value as 25. That means the hypotenuse value he got. And PR is 25 and PQ is 7 centimeters. We need to obtain opposite value. Suppose this is the theta, means angle that is tan P according to angle P. So this is opposite. So PQ equal to 7 centimeters, PR equal to 25 centimeters is given. So I am taking same Pythagoras, hypotenuse square equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. So if I want to find out opposite square value, means I need to subtract hypotenuse square minus adjacent square. Hypotenuse square is value here hypotenuse, this one is hypotenuse and this is adjacent. 25 square, so 25 square minus adjacent value is 7 square. 25 square is 625 minus 7 square is 49. If you subtract, you will get 576. That is opposite square value. If you want opposite means square root of 576, which is nothing but 24. So opposite value is 24 centimeters. Opposite in the sense QR. QR equal to 24 centimeters. Now we got this value as 24 centimeters. Okay. Now we need to find tan P. Tan P means opposite by adjacent. What is opposite value here? It is QR. By adjacent is PQ. QR value just now we got as 24. By PQ value we have as 7. Then now tan R. That means in this triangle, angle is changed to here R. So I am taking another triangle for better understanding. So this is angle now. So according to this angle, this will be the hypotenuse. This is remain same. According to this angle, this is the opposite side now. This is opposite and this is adjacent. Values will be same but sides are changed. So now tan R is opposite by adjacent. What is opposite value according to this one is PQ. PQ and adjacent here it is QR. So PQ by QR value now 7 by 24. That means inverse of this one we got. Okay, now what is the question? Tan P minus tan R. Take the values. Tan P value is 24 by 7 minus tan R value is 7 by 24. LCM 24 into 7 down. Here 24 into 24. Here into 24. Here into 7 and into 7. Here 24 into 24 is 576 minus 7 7s are 49. Then this subtraction 576 minus 49 is 527 by 24 into 7 is 168. So this is the answer. Suppose the same question if he is asking for tan P minus cot R. In place of tan R he is asking cot R means we know cot R means reverse of tan R, 1 by tan R. 7 by 24 will become 24 by 7. Then this value if you substitute, tan P value we got as 24 by 7, cot R also 24 by 7. Both subtraction gives 0. So this is apart from the question. But anyway the similar one I am saying. If the question is asking like this means how to do. Okay, I hope you understood this problem. Okay, new question. What he given in the question? In triangle ABC, right angle let B, if tan A equal to 1 by root 3, then find the value of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, and also cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. In terms of A given, we need to find in terms of C also. Then we will substitute in the question what he is asking. So first, what he have given, we will write down. Tan A equal to 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 I am writing in ratios k. What is tan means opposite by adjacent. We need hypotenuse value. Hypotenuse square equal to, we have the formula opposite square plus adjacent square. I will substitute in this one. Opposite is 1k whole square plus adjacent is root 3k whole square. Here 1k square is k square plus root 3 square root cancel, we will get 3. So 3k square. After addition we get 4k square. It is hypotenuse square value. Hypotenuse will root 4k square. So root 4k I am writing as 2k whole square. We can write 2k whole square. So 2k whole square, square root cancel, we will get 2k. So now we got hypotenuse value as 2k, that is AC. AC equal to 2k. And AB equal to root 3k we have. Now we got the values, then we will substitute. We will find out angle C. Okay, first we will find out angle A. What is sin A according to the diagram? Sin A equal to what we have opposite by adjacent hypotenuse. According to A, this one is the opposite.
we have the formula sine means opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite by hypotenuse are equal to BC by AC, 1k by 2k. That is kk cancel 1 by 2. Cos A equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent by hypotenuse, what is the values? AB by AC, that is root 3k by 2k. Kk cancel, will get root 3 by 2. You got in terms of A. Now we need to obtain in terms of C. Sin C equal to, now according to this sin C angle, this will be the opposite, this will be the adjacent, and hypotenuse remains same. Hypotenuse will be same. So to this angle we will find out opposite by hypotenuse. Sin C opposite means AB by hypotenuse is AC. We will get root 3 by 2. Then cos C equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is 1k. VC by AC, that is 1 by root 2. Root 3. 1 by 2. 1k by 2k. Kk cancel, will get 1 by 2. So now we got values and we will substitute in the first question. Sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. We'll substitute. Sin A we have as 1 by 2 into cos C is 1 by 2 again, plus cos A is root 3 by 2 into sin C again is root 3 by 2 into, so 1 into 1 is 1, by 2 into 2 is 4, plus root 3 into root 3 is root 3 square, by 2 into 2 is 4. Square root cancel, you get 1 plus 3 by 4. 4 by 4, you get the answer as 1. So first question answer is 1. Write again 1. Then second bit, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Substitute the values. Cos A is root 3 by 2 into cos C is 1 by 2 into minus sin A value is 1 by 2 into sin C is root 3 by 2. Here itself, if you observe, both are same, looks like same. We can cancel them directly, even though root 3 into 1 is root 3, by 2 into 2 is 4, minus root 3 into 1 is root 3, by 2 into 2 is 4. We got the same answer, so that equal to 0. This answer is 1. Second bit answer is 0. So in this way, you need to find out.
Yeah. Now new question. So he's asking to find a triangle PQR, right angle at Q, PQ plus QR equal to 25 centimeters and PQ equal to 5 centimeters. So given right angle at Q, so this is right angle Q, P, and this one I'm taking as R. So PQ 5 centimeters. Then he didn't given any value, so he's given the relation PQ plus QR equal to 25. Addition of both two sides is given as 25 centimeters. So we need to separate them, we need to find out those values. Then we can substitute in sin P, cos P, and tan P. First I'm writing the relation. What he given? Given P R plus QR equal to 25 centimeters and PQ equal to 5 centimeters given. So I'm bringing QR this side. So PR equal to 25 minus QR, bring this side, so it will become minus QR. So for this one I'm doing squaring on both sides. So this one I will take it as first equation. Then now I'll do squaring on both sides for this one. PR square equal to 25 minus, this one looks like A minus B whole square. A square plus B square minus 2AB. So in place of A we have 25. So 25 square. In place of B we have QR. So QR square minus 2 into 25 into B means QR. PR square equal to 25 square is 625 plus QR square, write it as same, minus 2 into 25 is 50. 50 QR. We'll keep it aside. From the diagram, this is hypotenuse, opposite, and this one is adjacent. So hypotenuse square equal to, I'll apply that one. Then PR square equal to, from the figure I get the relation PQ square plus QR square from Pythagoras.
So we have both values PR square. So in the above equation, in equation 2, I'll substitute this PR square value. 625 plus QR square minus 50 QR equal to this PR square. I write the value as PQ given as 5. So P5 square plus QR square. QR square cancel on both sides. 625 minus 50 QR equal to 5 square is 25. So numbers one side and the variables 50 QR equal to 625 minus 25. So 625 minus 25, 50 QR equal to, this subtraction gives 600, then QR equal to 600 by 50. Cancel the zeros, then divide with 5, we will get 12. So 5 12s is 60. So now QR equal to 12 centimeters we got. This values we will substitute in first equation. Substitute in equation 1. So PR equal to 25 minus QR value is 12. So 25 minus 12 is 13. So 13 centimeters. PR equal to 13 centimeters. We got the sides now. All the three sides opposite hypotenuse. Hypotenuse we got as 13. Opposite we got as 12 QR. 12 centimeters. Now we can apply the angles. Sin P. What is sin? Formula is sin P. I am taking as what we have. Opposite is QR by hypotenuse is PR. So 12 by 13 sin P value. Then cos P. Cos P is adjacent PQ by hypotenuse PR equal to 5 by 13. Then tan P opposite by adjacent, so QR by PQ, which gives 12 by 5. So in this way we need to find out all the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. Okay, so this is a special problem which gives the relation of the two sides, and he mentioned only one side. So we should find out the remaining sides, and we need to find the angles. I hope you understood. Thank you.